Okay. Coach, if you just want to talk about SEC play, the long break, we'll go from there.
Yeah, so once you get to SEC, it's all the sports. They'll all say the same thing. It is just different, right? The conference motto, it just matters more. And we don't do the thing where maybe some games matter more than others. We don't circle certain games. That would be stupid if I would say some of the individual players don't. But we treat every game the same. We do the same scout. We do the same. We don't get up more for one game than we do in the other. The next game is the most important. Now we also understand that when you get to the SEC, it's a little more personal, right? Like some of these teams we played, Gonzaga was the first time we'd ever played them. There was no bad blood. Now we had a couple of their players that had transferred to us, so maybe there was a little bit there. But we know with our ranking and winning the SEC and some of that we're going to get the other team's best efforts, which is cool. But LSU is going to get our best effort because they're a good team. They're a really good SEC team. They're prepared. They're talented, and we know that it's going to be a fight and a battle.
All right. We'll go Anthony and then Evan.
Yeah, you mentioned there, obviously LSU is, a good team. They can score goals, but they also, have a tendency maybe sometimes to concede a decent amount of goals. Just what do you see from LSU that you like and maybe how you're kind of handling preparation for that game?
Yeah, I mean, we handle preparation like we do for every team. It's a really talented team. They did a really nice job in the portal. They've got as good a roster as anyone in the country. And it's an SEC game, right? And this is when the emotions get a little higher. So for us, it's going to be about keeping our composure, fighting and competing, winning some of the tough stuff, and then all the regular stuff. SEC games are going to come down to set pieces and some tough stuff and some stuff like that. So we have a ton of respect for them. We know how talented they are, and we know what a big challenge it's going to be for us.
Yeah, and then I actually forgot what I was going to say. So if Evan wants to take the next question, I apologize.
Yeah, I can jump in really quickly. Curious from your perspective, you've put in Keegan Smith for now what feels like an extended amount of time after, coming in with a lot of questions, but in the net going into the season. What do you think of her development so far as the non-conference play has kind of ended? And what are you looking forward to seeing her over the next couple of weeks develop?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, we've said we like that room as well as any goalkeeper room we've liked since we've had, right? It's got three really experienced kids in there. In terms of like what they bring to the table. Obviously, Keegan's won the starting spot and looks great, right? Has made the save she needs to and keeps growing and developing. She's comfortable talking. She's comfortable with the ball at her feet. She's comfortable in goal. So yeah, we're pretty happy with her continued growth.
And I'm curious as well, Kate Doyle on the offensive side, 7 goals leading the SEC. Did you expect her to start this well, or is that, a nice shock for you?
Yeah, probably a little bit of both. I mean, she had 7 goals in 6 games last year. She got hurt. And so we told her, come here and you're going to play with a ton of good players. That was a good Gonzaga team that she was on. And we just said, hey, with our attacking style and how we play, you fit in. And so, like we don't ever, I guess, expect someone to come in and do something or don't. We kind of wait until they get here to do it. Some programs kind of anoint players before they get here. We just don't do that. Like once you get here, like you'll earn what you get. And she's certainly earned all the stuff that she's gotten so far.
Sorry. Last question for me before I turn it back over. What do you hope that your team accomplishes in the developmental phase of getting better every single game tomorrow against LSU?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tremendous challenge, right? They're as talented as any team we've played. They go forward well, they attack well. They don't really have a weak spot, I would say. They're good in the back, they're good in goal, they're good in midfield, they're good up front, they can score goals, like they can win a variety of different ways. It's just going to be a big challenge, right? So can we meet the challenges of this game? Traditionally LSU is a very emotional team and plays really, really hard. They got a lot of talent as well. And so that's going to be a big challenge. Can we, compete for 90 minutes? Can the depth kind of play a role in this game, which I think they can? And just the overall, like, can we do the things that we believe in every single second for the 90 minutes?
Thanks, Coach.
I remembered what I was going to say. So obviously you guys have had about, I believe, a week and a half off just from matches, and you and I have talked a lot about the importance of match fitness and staying sharp in that way. What have you kind of done to maintain that match fitness and sharpness?
Yeah, I think we're in a good place, right? I talked with someone previously who had had a week off on what they did. And like that's hard. You're going 2 weeks. Sometimes The motivation is not directly in front of you. It almost felt like a spring a little bit, but we played our male practice team. We have a bunch of male practice players. We played them for 90 minutes. We did some stuff to kind of try to stay sharp. And I think we did. I'm excited to play in games. I know the players are.
That's all for me. Thank you.
All right. Any other questions? Nope. All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys. 2:15, Fuller, same one.
It's a different link, but 2:15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. All right, see you.